Hey folks, Nitno here. Today we're taking a look at hunting and fishing in DayZ. With the knowledge obtained from this video, you'll be able to take the food situation into your own hands and have the tools to survive and thrive. Hunting animals will give you a chance at 5 main items depending on the animal: pelts, guts, bones, fat, and meat. Pelts can be used to craft tanned leather, which will be useful in crafting items such as the leather backpack and leather shelter. Guts can be used to craft rope, an important ingredient in improvised backpacks, belts, fishing poles, various kits, and they can be even used as handcuffs. Bones can be used in crafting bone fishing hooks, bone knives, and even bone spears. Fat can be used in a frying pan to avoid burning food. It can be used as fuel for a torch, and you can cook it and eat it. Meat can be cooked as an excellent, nutritious, and tasty meal. We have a sponsor for today's video, HelloFresh. I'm excited about collaborating with HelloFresh as I've already been using them for the past couple months, and it's been working out great for my busy life. HelloFresh really makes meal planning a whole lot easier. With over 35 weekly recipes to choose from, you'll have a lot of options to set you up for easy to make delicious meals. With HelloFresh, you'll save both time and money. Oftentimes at the grocery store, it'll become a hassle trying to stick to a price goal, and I end up spending a long time looking for items on the shelf. Ordering from HelloFresh from home keeps me in the game. If you're looking for a great way to save money, stay on budget, and cut back on takeout, then you've got to check out HelloFresh. It's enjoyable picking out items and then having HelloFresh deliver it right to your door. So all you have to do is use my link or go to HelloFresh.com and use code POGHF92070 for 21 free meals plus free shipping. The link can be found below in the description. Try HelloFresh today. Alright, thanks again to HelloFresh for sponsoring today's video. Alright, back to food in DayZ. Animals are categorized into 3 main groups: domestic, wild, and predators. Each animal will have its own distinct call that you'll need to listen for. This audio cue will really help you in locating your next target. For each animal we cover, I'll play the audio as well. I typically aim for a long rifle if I can find one. As you may have already imagined, the higher the caliber, the more damage you'll do, and the easier hunting will become. A scope will go a long way and make hunting a whole lot more manageable. Domestic animals can typically be found in fields, towns, villages, and farms. These animals include hens and roosters, cows, goats, pigs, and sheep and rams. Hens and roosters are the easiest to kill as they can be chased down by foot and punched out. They will sound like this. They will drop 1 to 2 chicken breasts and 1 to 2 bones. As you can imagine, cows will sound like this, and they will drop 15 to 20 cow steaks, 1 cow pelt, 3 to 5 guts, 2 to 3 fat, and 3 to 4 bones. Goats will sound like this, and they will drop 5 to 10 goat steaks, 1 goat pelt, 1 guts, 0 to 6 fat, and 1 bone. Pigs will sound like this, and they will drop 7 to 14 pig steak, 1 pig pelt, 1 to 2 guts, 1 fat, and about 2 bones. Sheep and rams will sound like this, and they will drop 7 to 13 sheep steak, 1 sheep pelt, 0 to 1 guts, 0 to 8 fat, and 2 to 4 bones. Moving on to wild animals, they can be typically found in forests. These animals include wild boar, hind and stags, and hares. Hares are a special case as they can only be found by using a snare trap. Hares will drop 2 to 3 hare legs, 1 hare pelt, and 10 bones. Wild boars will sound like this, and they will drop 7 to 13 boar steak, 1 wild boar pelt, 0 to 2 guts, 1 fat, and 1 to 2 bones. Doe and roebucks will sound like this, and they will drop 3 to 10 venison steak, 1 deer pelt, 0 to 1 guts, 0 to 1 fat, and 1 bone. Hind and stags sound like this, and they will drop 13 to 17 venison steak, 1 deer pelt, 2 to 3 guts, 2 to 3 fat, and 2 to 3 bones. Moving on to predators, which can also be found in forests, typically further away from the spawn zone and deeper into the map. Be careful, as these predators will hunt you down and inflict heavy damage that can end your run right there and then. Wolves often roam in packs and they can swarm you. You'll often hear them howling before they approach. It'll sound something like this. Quickly move to a high ground, such as climbing up a hunting stand, which can protect you and help you easily pick them off one by one. There are a few tricks with wolves you can do that have varying amounts of success, and I'd only save it as a last resort. But you can throw meat at them, and it should break the aggro as they'll kind of go for the meat. You can also use an alarm clock, and the alarm clock sound should also break the aggro. Again, it doesn't always work, so keep that as a last resort. Wolves will drop 5 to 10 wolf steak, 1 wolf pelt, 1 to 2 guts, 1 fat, and 1 bone. Taking down an entire pack of wolves though will set you up for a good amount of food. Bears are also extremely dangerous, even though they often roam in the forest solo. When a bear spots you, it will often charge full speed towards you, and you have very little time to react. At this time, you better be ready to unload your weapon into the bear and try to take it down as soon as possible. If a bear does reach you, it can take you down in just a few hits. There is some truth that if you don't shoot or attack the bear and it knocks you out, you might survive the attack with a knockout and the bear will leave you alone. But if you do shoot at the bear and then it knocks you out, it will finish the job. So if you choose not to attack the bear and let it knock you out, you're really gambling. You could live through it or you could not. A bear will sound like this, and it will drop 10 to 15 bear steaks, 2 bear pelts, 4 to 6 guts, 2 to 3 fat, and 3 to 5 bones. Shifting gears over to fishing. Fishing can be a reliable, calm, and relaxing way to stay fed. You can get a fishing rod by either finding one near boathouses, docks, and rowboats. You can also craft an improvised fishing rod with a long stick, harvested from a bush, and a rope. You can craft a rope with 12 rags, or guts combined with a knife. Next, you'll need a hook. Hooks can typically be found anywhere that a fishing boat could be found, as well as farms. You can also craft a bone fishing hook with bones combined with a knife. Lastly, you'll want to use a worm as bait to increase your chance at getting a catch. These worms can be dug up from the ground by looking down at a patch of dirt with a sharp edge such as a knife. Combine it all together and you're ready to catch some fish. As for fish you can catch, that will depend if you're fishing in freshwater or saltwater. Carp can be fished in freshwater and will typically give you 2 carp fillet. Mackerel can be fished in salt water and will typically give you 1 or 2 mackerel fillet. Another way to catch fish is either with a small fish trap or a large fish net trap. The small fish trap can be crafted by combining a water bottle and a knife. You can add a worm to increase your chance at catching a fish. The small fish trap will only catch a smaller type of fish. If you are in freshwater, you will catch bitterlings. If you are in saltwater, you will catch sardines. A fish net trap, which is a larger type, can be crafted with a metal wire and netting. Again, attach a worm to increase your chances at a catch. With a fish net trap, you'll be able to catch full-sized fish. So in salt water, you'll be catching mackerel, and in freshwater, you'll be catching carp. Alright, let me know in the comments what you think, or maybe I left something out that you want to add. Maybe you even have a pro tip you discovered that everybody should know. Blast the video on the left and take your game knowledge to the next level. Subscribe to the channel and snipe the like button. Thank you and have an awesome day. Peace.